All right, so as a producer, because the word producer now, it's not what it used to be. You know, you can find somebody on the side of the street that say they're a producer.
Yeah.
So what does a producer mean to you? Like, what does that mean to you? I'm a producer. What does that mean?
To me, a producer is the person that creates the sound experience for the song. You know what I mean? And that goes beyond just looping a 4 bar beat or something like that. It's like I like to piece together songs from the ground up. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's lost now. Like a lot of people take the easy route, and I think that's attributed more so because of the software that's available and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier for people to go in and do things, but they lose the creative aspect a lot of the time.
Right, right. So to an upcoming producer, someone who let's say, um, a parent has maybe a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old child that wants to get into production. They see, they watch TV and they see these people making beats, and they may not have a direct influence to kind of guide them on where they need to go or how they need to start. What would you say to that person, to that child, to that kid, to that teenager that wants to get into production and producing music?
Well, the first thing I would tell them is to get some kind of music lessons. Get a hold of a keyboard, get a hold of a guitar, get a hold of a drum, something, even if you don't know what you're doing, and start to play, start to practice so you can get a feel for music. I think that's the first and most important thing that you need to do. The second thing I would say is to get a small recording setup at home. Buy a little M box, get Pro Tools, get, Reason or Fruity Loops or Logic or whatever you choose to start producing in and learn these things, learn how to track audio and practice while you're young. You know what I mean? So that way, by the time you get older, you're seasoned because a lot of these things take time and they take years to not only to perfect, but to become comfortable with. So those are the first two things that I think that they should do. And then third, probably, pick your favorite producer and see what he does. Try to mimic, not copy, but pull ideas, pull inspiration from wherever you can, and try to create your own sound.
Cool, cool. So man, tell everybody how they can find you. If you have music out there.
Facebook.com/WizMusicOnline, or I'm on Twitter @HitWiz, and my website is www.wizmusiconline.com. The YouTube page has some cool videos on it. It's youtube.com/WizMusicOnline.
All right, everybody, this is Wiz. Check them out, y'all.